Hello, my beautiful mystic vibe tribers. Welcome to your weekly forecast for April 7th through 13th of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you all lots of love and light with a reminder that this is a collective reading. It is for all sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like to have your own reading, please visit royalmystic.com. Grab the coupon code that's scrolling below, and I look forward to doing a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So let's see what the cards have to say as we open up for the week. Ooh, we have Temperance, which is the beautiful Sagittarius major arcana, but it's also the Archangel Uriel. And Uriel is the keeper of the fire of life, the spark of life itself. And she's protecting that, but she's doing alchemy with it, using it to transmute it to liquid form and then drop it as pixie dust in our path. So, literally, synchronicity is being given to you. Remember, the word temperance is a step by step process. So you have to let it do its process. Alchemy isn't something you can just wave a magic wand for. Manifestation is a different thing, right? So alchemy is setting up the elements in order to create what you can transmute. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is mastering the craft, right? Allowing yourself to be in a place of manifestation and learning what you need to know. Sometimes it's on the job training, it's getting the information and getting the practice down to where you can do it smoothly and effectively to create abundance in this lifetime. So the Eight of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of getting all that you need masterfully done so that you have it down pat. So, and practicing manifestation every day is not going to hurt you because that's what we all do, right? It's all a practice. So, let's see what else we've got going on for this beautiful week. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. Oh, well, how about that? Looks like we got it right. Here's the 10 of cups, which is a beautiful energy of the highest vibration of success and alignment. Thank you, universe. This is the best possible outcome. All things coming out beautifully aligned. This is beautiful energy of harmony, peace, happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity, love, healing, everything. This is the living your best life now. So we'll take that. Thank you, universe, for the assistance in the alignment. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, we're going to start off with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy. And our underlier here. Oh, nice. We got a timing. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords energy is about allowing the time to be exactly right for the synchronicity, and you hear them taking my breath. So I'm trying to talk and they're pulling. So I'm on it. That's always my confirmation that I'm in. And then what I'm saying is correct. My interpretation is being pushed. So this energy is that whole heart that you're waiting. This is just a hold pattern. This is not piercing your heart to, you don't see yourself bleeding out here. That heart is not bleeding. It's got a hold on it. And sometimes that's our own stuff. And sometimes it's the universe holding us to the timing, right? Synchronicity with the Saggy energy we saw earlier. So releasing that when this timing happens, these three swords are in a bind. Their blades are literally in a lock position. So when they are right timing and the timing all aligns with all the things that are coming in for you to help you, those three swords release. And you can move forward with a clean, open heart and be able to be okay with that. So let the timing happen and don't try to rush the process because that's what that whole synchronicity thing was saying too. Temperance is a set of steps. So, ooh, we like the beginning of our next set of confirmation cards. This is the Knight of Pentacles, which is on his way, money in hand, directly to you. This is the universe setting it in motion. So here it comes. We receive it. Remember, allow yourself to be open to all beautiful abundance coming from sources known and unknown. This is where we have to allow the universe to bring us the abundance. Remember, everything is already here in this 3D realm. All the abundance that you could ever need is already here in present. So allow yourself to manifest the energy of it so that it's attracted to you like a magnet. That means believe in it. Just believe in it. You don't have to name when, where it's coming from, who's giving it to you, what date it's showing up. We don't care. We're manifesting. It could be right this second. Get a phone call while we're talking, right? So anytime. That's why we're open to that energy. We're not going to try to dictate the things we don't know. That's it. Don't try to force it. It's not going to work that way. You have to be in a place of cooperation for the universe to be able to assist you. And we have Monday, Wednesday, grab 2 cards, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, with the energy of, hello, the King of Action. So another fire sign energy. So this one is a major arcana representation of fire sign. So it is the King, which is the action energy, the fully manifested masculine. And that means it can be Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries major arcanas as well. Now, we all embody this king. When we're doing business or we're doing our job or we're in a place where we're taking charge of something to help sustain it, right? You can be a business owner, you can be a boss, a leader, however it works for you. That is that king's kind of energy. He's going to be the one that's out in front, that's helping to really set the tone for what we're doing. Communication is one of our first cards here, and this is reminding us that the energy of communication is important because what we say to each other and in our mind, our self-talk, right? That's all being heard by the universe. So let's don't counter our agreement for success with the fear of not being successful or putting in the thoughts of lack, right? So that requires a certain amount of discernment about what you believe is being said out there in the chaotic world, right? So you've got to really hone in on what your voice is, what your mission is, and don't take any side missions. That's my new phrase now. I heard somebody say it. I love it because I've been caught up in side missions several times in my life that completely derails you, right? So keep the main thing the main thing. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. This is essential. You've got to be the one that's your biggest cheerleader, right? You can't look to anyone else to give it to you. You've got to be the one that takes hold. Communicate that. You are strong, you are capable, and the universe is always conspiring in your favor. Yes, yes, and yes. That ticks all the boxes. You can make it up how you want. That was just an on the fly energy. We have ambition. We all have ambition. This is a beautiful card to show up. Ambition is not a dirty word as long as you're not stepping on people's neck to get where you want to go, right? We don't want to do it at the expense of someone else because that lessens your impact on what you can do. And then you have karma to pay back. Hello. We don't want that. So ambition can be clearly your ability to achieve your goals while having all the right people aligned with you to assist you, right? Because that's how it works. The universe starts to bring in the supporting energy to also help you. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. It truly is a waste of time to sit and wring your hands and to sit in the energy of worry because all you're doing is giving all of your power away to fear. And it's okay to want more, my darlings. A lot of people believe that wanting more means you're selfish. Well, you're the one here doing the part you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. You're kind of supposed to be focusing on your thing, right? So, not so selfish now, right? Here's the kyanite. Now they say blue, kyanite blue. I say blue kyanite. Lots of people refer to stones in a different way. And first, I kind of balked at this letting go because the kyanite is there's 2 kinds. There's a black kyanite that looks like this. And well, actually, I'm gonna turn it around. That's my unicorn head. I found it in the box of, however, I think this was like $8 for this or $10. But that's what I got was this beautiful, I call it my unicorn head. It looks like his hair, his mane is flying in the wind. So this is about deflecting any negativity. And the reason it's really good at what it does, it's got all those angles and faces. So it does kind of confuse the negative. So I carry a piece of this in a special little silk bag in my purse because I don't like conflict and I always keep it with me. This one is my table piece. Then I have this, which is an actual blue kyanite from the dollar bin because it's a tiny piece. Well, there are tinier. I have some. Where's my other one? Here's one. So there's another one. So we have these both. And then I have a bracelet. That's what this bracelet is here. So kyanite is connected to your third eye and your awareness and your spirit connection to source. So it gives you the ability to see. So I first balked at letting go. I was like, what the heck did they put letting go? But it really is letting go because you have to surrender to the information that's being given and let yourself be open to it, right? Because if you're blocking your third eye, then you're not getting the communication. So not just being open to be clear in what you're communicating, but to be open in what you're receiving as communication. So, I mean, just saying, these are things. So that's our stone for today. I just call it blue kyanite and black kyanite. I think they had a reason for naming it that in the deck, for putting it in that order, maybe some alphabetical thing. They didn't have a K. And now we have our beautiful sacred geometric activation cards. And it is universal love. We love this energy. We can stay in the energy of resonating that love from your heart. It's not that you have to love everyone on the face of the earth. You just have to be in the energy of love, which is self love, being in a place of loving life, loving your people around you, loving the things that you do. When we all are happy with what we're doing, then we're not in a place of conflict. We're in a place of synergy. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. So, yes, there are some funky people out there, but you don't have to love them individually. You just love the energy of life itself. When you're in that energy, then you're emitting this beautiful radiant aura out into the universe that creates more. And I had a nice little hiccup on that, so thank you, universe, for that confirmation. So, here we go in Monday's energy. Well, there's that 8 of Pentacles that we had earlier, and it's appearing with the Judgment card, which is the energy of Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn of resurrection. So, bringing yourself back through the divine knowledge and the work that you're putting in, getting this new opportunity showing up. It may be something similar to what you wanted to do in the past, but now it's finally showing up in the physical for you, and you're allowing yourself to move forward with it. It doesn't have to be something that is negative. Remember, it's something that you wanted or were trying to achieve that now is coming to be, right? So we'll take that. The rejuvenation, and this is the time of year for the rebirth, right? This is that what that means is literally being brought back from the dead. So we're in the season for that. And look at that. We have for Tuesday, so we have the Judgment card with Archangel Gabriel and the 8 of Pentacles, mastering your skills, being in a place where you're actually creating abundance through your expertise. Now, Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles is on its way. This is the energy that's been dispatched. It's on its way. The courier is the Knight. Now, you've got the 5 of Swords, which is where you're feeling the battle fatigue. And this is where you're going, I don't even know if I want to keep going. I think I've reached my limit. All you have to do is be still. You've already won the battle. You just don't know it yet. And he's going to show up and give you that reassurance, because anybody's going to get the Knight of Pentacles going to be feeling pretty good about life when that shows up for you. So, yay, team. We have the victory, even though we don't know it yet. And that just means hold where you are and let yourself reset. Start, recovery, take care of any illnesses or bobos that you might have gotten through the battle, right? Let yourself build yourself back up. This is hold where you are and let the universe catch up to you. Five of swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And Wednesday's energy. We have the Two of Rods, allowing you to choose the direction you want to go, or at least the method in which you want to go that direction, because the action is what the rod stands for. So, whatever action you want to take to move forward, you're taking the world in your hand and you're ready to seize the day. Carpe diem. Let's do it. So, either of these two will take you there. You just have to find the one that gets along with you, right? Because some things, like for my, we'll just say this way, I wouldn't be jumping out of a plane unless the plane were on fire, right? And I had a parachute. So this, if you're not that person, if you're not a daredevil, don't choose that path. Choose the path that's more stable for you. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to make don't try to make this new start be your mission in trying to relive an old past thing. Make sure you're doing what you need to do and go forward. Don't let anybody else push you or tell you you're doing it wrong. It's all according to you. Now, the Seven of Cups. This is the dump truck load of blessings, which means, you see, it looks fabulous. There's nothing negative in any of these cups. It's all the things you've been working toward just showing up all at the same time, which can be a little bit unnerving and somewhat overwhelming because you think you have to, make it happen that fast. It showed up that fast, right? You don't. One bite at a time, pace yourself. Don't make it harder than it has to be. We're really good at that. We always wanna overcomplicate it or overthink it. So, don't. Just take it one step at a time. Each step will reveal itself as you do it. You don't have to tackle it all at once. Now, that's Wednesday. Two of Rods and Seven of Cups. Ooh, yes, Thursday's gonna be a banner day. Take a peek at that. We have the Ace of Swords, which is a victory, B, a gift from divine, and third, C, it run through the numbers and the letters. A, B, and C is the energy of cutting through the veil, allowing yourself to see your way forward. And guess what? When you do it, you actually open up an opening for you to take off. There's the moment, the Six of Swords, going in the right direction, having all the skills, all the abilities, and the ability to listen and be aware and let the universe guide you. You don't have to have learned the way. You just have to be able to be open to the guidance you get to direct you. So, and this means you're going the right direction. That's literally the definition in summation of that card. Now, that's Thursday. Friday's energy is equally good. We have the Knight of Rods, which means fast action. We also have the 10 of Rods, which means we're closing that down from the struggle and the burden and feeling overwhelmed, like the weight of the world is on your back. You can lay all that down, and you now have the ability to stand in your truth or in your authenticity, standing upright, being able to work without the struggle and make things happen. So, yes, and yes, we've received that. Happy Friday, everybody. Now we got the weekend energy, which is the Page of Cups and the Strength card. So the Page of Cups is the energy of the wave of abundance, or the ability for the abundance to continue to flow. Remember, it's like a tide. It ebbs and flows. And sometimes it looks scary when all the tide is out, but it will come back. And here comes the fish in the cup saying, you will always be provided for. You will always be fed. So that's the message coming in with this particular Page of Cups. And you have the Strength card, which is the Leo major arcana. And he is Archangel Ariel, the Lion of God. Now, walking with this maiden, anybody who tries to jump in front of her is going to meet with a pretty nasty end, right? Because the lion ain't going to play. And that's the protection you have. Whatever you're headed toward, and you know you're doing, because there it is there. You're going in a direction. You're going in a direction. The struggle is over. And now you're in a place where you can walk the path without being diverted. no side missions, right? And that's the energy of being able to stand and do what you're meant to do and follow your intuition and not be afraid. So, that's your week at a glance. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, positive, and freeing energy to allow you to move forward in the things that you're trying to accomplish. I love you all, and I send you lots of love and light. Thank you for watching, as always. Namaste, my friends. I'll see you soon.